The action, this is Ina Yoon Morgan at the 18th. Both nines end on a par 3.
Bit unusual here, the closing par 3. She's just making the turn here, though.
For the lead. And then Amanda Doherty from long range at 8.
She just got into this field because of the reshuffle that happened after last week, making the absolute most.
Looks like what we're going to have here. And Morgan, there have been plenty of highlights, including here for Gino at the 8th, her second.
She kind of just had a wild day. Got off to a very slow start, but then par 3.
And Karen Stupples is there.
I am. It's brutal for all manner of reasons. Back into this wind really is the biggest key.
Well, she won't be able to see that because it's a blind tee shot, something you don't often see on a par 3, but
this whole playing today, so players are coming in with a long club. You've got to judge the pitch and roll. Now that this wind's popped up, you're not going to get so much release on the shots. And that just pitched at the front of the green, but because it's back into the wind, allowing it to stop a bit softer with this hurting wind.
Yeah, all pars for Nelly today. Should release onto the green, and that is a well-played shot. 3 good shots. Nelly with, as I mentioned, all pars. Getting it below the hole is the key, and that's right here where she has it. Trying to break that 8 pars in a row streak right here. Did she? She did.
This is a terrific-looking rookie, Melanie Green. Yeah, last week she shot 65 in the second round of the 36-hole U.S. Women's Open qualifier.
She's got the feel for this type of green.
Could this be 3 in a row? I can guarantee you, no group played this hole 2 under par. All right, Conklin now here at 9. Three bogeys on her card, 3 over par. Get up here towards the hole. Maybe make a birdie here. They're making this hole look a little easier now. There you go. Feeds nicely to the hole. Good chance for birdie.
Tough going out there.
Didier Shook here at the 15th. Just for birdie. It's a difficult hole. Not for her. Nice.
As we go to 17.
Yeah, we have Takeda for birdie here at 17. It's a blind tee shot, goes down the hill. Relatively somewhat flat green for the most part. Still a difficult hole, one of the toughest on the golf course, but nice birdie there. And it gets her to under par. So
that have been redone. This is one of them, so it plays just a bit firmer.
That firm bounce certainly coming out of the rough, bound to happen. A bit speedy.
Little help in this wind though, so still, even though she can spin it, expect to get maybe just 1 hop on this. There you go.
That's kind of the tendency on Poana greens, is that one big hop.
All right, Lauren Coughlin now for birdie here at 9. I'd slide a little to her right if it loses some speed. Just get the 2 over. Make a little rally. There you go. Nice putt.
Jim, there's only been...
This is the 16th, and Wei Zhang, her 7th hole of the day. And she's had a good start to her season from China.
I was going to say maybe Lydia does as well, but she was playing as a professional when she was a youngster. In professional events, she was playing when she was a youngster.
No question. I played with her when she was 13. Whoa. There you go.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, that's Lydia. You know, it takes a lot to get a rise out of her.
maybe even 330. It's got that much movement on it for such a short putt. Oh, well done.
It's almost 330 here, and 4 birdies in a row for Gino Titikanen.
Shanete, want to say in second shot here, 11. Can't quite see the putting surface, but can see the flag stick. 1 over on the day. Birdie go a long way here. 7 of 10 greens. Let's make it 8, and a beautiful play in there. 8.
And happy birthday, Jennifer Kupcho made an eagle on the 7th. and she'll have a par.
All right, Gino's next. Montesand did make birdie ahead of her.
It's from 74. Oh, pulled the string on that one.
Oh, that could be 5 in a row, Karen. I'm not quite sure that's quite the roll here.
At the 16th, this is Arthur Munoz. Up the hill you go with the tee shot.
I think that's one of the steepest climbs up to that fairway.
No, this is well judged, really well judged.
Yep, any questions that have been answered there, too. That is so good, Grant.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. And there's going to be some movement to the left as well on this putt. Back uphill. Wow. That's impressive. Good two-putt.
That's why she's number one for a reason. Wow. Wow, that is such a good birdie after driving it in the fairway bunker.
Finished second. Very promising young player. At the 16th, Arthur Munoz.
She needs this to get headed in the right direction after a slow start.
Okay, how about 5 in a row, folks, for Gino? Nice birdie there. That gets her back. It's a 2 under par.
Won't be quite as tough coming out of this first cut, but still want to keep this right of that flag stick, landed right about on the front edge.
At the 12th, this is Yana Wilson for par.
Really beginning of this tough stretch right here, par 3, 12 playing quite a bit over par. Then you head to the toughest hole on the golf course. Par 4, 13th, playing more than half a stroke over par today.
Very impressive bunker save, it looks like, at the 12th. Back at 10, Jin Young Ko for birdie. Trying to follow in Patty Tavatanakit.
Also the unlucky little breaks that you get over the course of a round that used to irritate her in the past. It's not irritating her right now, even finding divots. She's much more patient with everything that comes her way.
I think she just looks really comfortable, Karen. The game is easy for her right now, and she knows that.
Gino for par. The birdie streak will end, but put a little asterisk by that par at 12. Here's Madison Young, rookie last year, lost her card, conditionally exempt, but she is reshuffled back up, got into the field, and trying to take advantage.
Just to get back to even par. Okay, missed her birdie, but Lottie Woe did not. Nice birdie. Lottie Woe gets her to even after those 2 bogeys at 8 and 9. Seeing how fast this putt is. She's at 1 under par on her round. And not anymore. That gets her to 2 under. That's a big putt there.
Here is an LPGA rookie, Camille Boyd, at the 16th. To get back to even par.
12th place finishes, one at the Chevron, one last week. 9 to 10 cuts, pretty solid. Really solid on that putt. Took a while. Had to kind of leave that thing in there. Nice putt.
Here is Sophia Schubert at the 10th, the U.S. amateur champion from a few years ago and back on the LPGA Tour. And after that great approach at 10, here's Sophia Schubert. In the 2017 U.S. amateur at San Diego Country Club.
I mean, just getting good so quickly.
Morgan, you know what that's like.
I think when you're young like that, you don't know any better. You grow up, it's something you're pretty good at. You go out there, and why can't you win? You don't have that kind of expectation or lack thereof on yourself where, oh, I'm too young.
At that golf course when she won back in 2021. This is for birdie for Nelly. And in it goes. We couldn't see it, but it's in. And back to 1 under for Nelly.
On this golf course, come off those 2 exceptionally demanding holes of 12 and 13.
Well, you mentioned the 13th. Now the 3rd shot for Jin Young Ko. She's got to carry this at least 12 feet onto the green, unless she hits a skipper. There's your skipper, but it's not going to get up there. We've seen that. It's just so hard to carry it all the way up there. You don't want to be above the hole, but...
Like that one past me. Nelly's got plenty to carry that bunker too. Doesn't have to worry about that. High draw over everything.
That'd be nice.
Pretty, well, magnificent, wasn't it?
That's even by Gino. Good. Well, it's still going. It might be 30, 40 yards by there. Wow. I think she now, see if she can make par here at the 9th. Stay at 2 under.
It's interesting, Jim. The scores have gone down a little bit.
They have.
They started coming on air earlier. It's about 4/10.
Jin Young Ko has this for par. Lydia Ko had a similar putt that went to her left. Oh, that stayed left, but stuck in the left corner. Nice putt. Stays at 2 under par.
Especially, as you said, for players getting their first look at it. Here is Arya Jatanagarn. This is birdie at the 12th. Oh, yeah, power it in there.
Only 3 back. She'll get some fresh greens tomorrow. Maybe a little warmer in the morning. It was for the players this morning, but nice putt there. So a good par at the 15th. You always like to make par at 15.
This was Patty Tavatanagit, 4th shot at 14.
Well, we saw some magic with her short game at the Chevron Championship. No surprise there. Ho-hum.
And here's the par putt for Lilia at 8, her 17th of the day. Oh, yeah, we saw her make a million of those putts in 2023.
She's going to have to try and get some spin on this. Get some zip through contact, as you could see there.
How about the wedge she hit to the 72nd hole at the old course at St. Andrews?
Temperatures increasing. Just lovely afternoon for golf.
Charlie Hull said that after her round this morning, said that she felt like it was scoreable out there. Maybe the conditions were a little bit tougher this morning, but felt like she certainly could have played better than her score allowed. See, she was one of the only people who played this morning that might have thought that, as the scoring average was at 2 over par.
Haley Cooper here at 17th. This is her 4th shot. Got it back in her stance. Played at Texas A&M. Saw her earlier in the week. Glad to see her. Glad to see her chip it in. Atta girl. Now for birdie here at 17. Atta girl. Wilson makes that. So nice.
122. Decent lie.
Sorry.
Started at the tower, going at the flag. Needs to get down. All in all, not too bad for that rough.
Lots of height on this.
Yeah, tugged down a little bit, but all in all, not too bad. You get it up there at 25 feet.
Yana Wilson.
It's imperative to carry it to the front of this green. Hole's only 6 paces on today. It's been a popular spot.
At Makatiwa.
Has a cool angle there with a good visual of just how dramatic that drop-off is short of this green. Quite a bit of left to right break here. Started on her line.
Thank goodness she read it right, not me. Atta girl, Lydia.
Nice putt.
Lydia's got a 9-iron for the shot. Just trying to finesse this one in there. Needs to fade a bit.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of a pull there. Shut the face down.
perfect on starting left of the flag on a little fade. Oh, that was lovely.
You don't often see Nelly work the ball left to right like that.
She has a wedge.
Faced with that.
How hard is this, Karen?
Oh, it's just brutal. I mean, even Lydia had hands on her hips when she looked at the lie. I mean, it was just tough because there was so much grass around the ball, off of a downslope. And I think that's what you're looking for in a pro-am.
None better than on the LPGA Tour. This for an 8th birdie of the day.
Surprising, ending the day with a couple of pars.
Yeah, doesn't know what to do with herself.
I mean, that just shows quite the mental perseverance to...
Yeah, she has.
Okay.
This one back downhill. She knows what the read does because she watched Gino's.
$69 for Nelly. After this goes in. Well, she's been on top of her game all year long.
With that short club in her hand, not going to be very happy with the bogey to finish the day, but still a decent start going to be for Lydia. I think it's a very good golf course for her. I think it's one that demands a lot of creativity, and kind of feel like that is Lydia's middle name. I feel like she doesn't often like to hit a stock shot, doesn't like to play just the standard game that everybody else does. She loves to see movement. And this golf course certainly gives you plenty of that.
Nice and smooth. You can pick up a 6-pack at your local Kroger. Here's Rose Zhang at 16.
I love those kinds of tempo thoughts. It's just... are begging for a hole-in-one. Hard to come by.
All right, 17th. Jin Young Ko for birdie. Just to get to -3. She hit it. Oh, she buries it. There you go. That's a nice birdie there. 3 birdies on that back 9. Gets her to 3 under. Just 1 shot back with 1 to play.
And up ahead at the 16th, Rose Zhang for birdie. She really needs a good week this week at 82nd in the Rolex rankings. Lauren Coughlin closed out the front 9 with a birdie at a par 3, trying to do the same on the back, and does. All right, let's go over to 16. Here's Liu. Okay, Yu. It's just been a delightful day. Temps in the mid-60s all afternoon. Chilly this morning. Here's Mao Saigo for a closing birdie.
I feel like the winds died down a little bit. It's definitely struggled a bit this year.
All right, 17th. Rose Zhang now for birdie. See if she can get back to even par. Tracking. Buries it. Nice. Back to even. Her resume, 5th, 8th this season, the 12th of the Chevrons. Playing some solid golf. 28th CME. See if she can get this to take the lead on her own. Gotta go. Nonetheless, a very solid afternoon of golf. She'll finish up with 66, 400. She'll stay in a 3-way tie at the top of the leaderboard. Okay.
Mentioned it that last week was